guys, welcome to Midnite Tech. Today we're going to talk about the new iPhone SE 2022. Now I have here with me the iPhone 8, not the SE 2022. That's available starting March 25th, so only about a couple of days before it's available in Malaysia. A few things to consider before you get one, and why you should get one, and why you shouldn't even get an iPhone SE 2022. The first thing to think about is the design of the phone, or rather the design characteristics. Now this is like a 10-year-old kind of design, starting from the iPhone 6, the same kind of size. Back then of course you had the antenna lines, but overall it's almost the same. And after that we had the iPhone 7, which had like a matte kind of finish, also had a glossy back option as well. But since the iPhone 8, it had a glass back, which also mean it had wireless charging as well. So you're going to get the same kind of design as the iPhone 8. So the thing is, this is a really pocketable phone. So the first thing, if you like a phone that's small and fits easy in your jeans pocket, of course alternatively you would have the iPhone 13 mini to think about. And so if you're going to match this with the iPhone 13, that will cost you about 1,000 plus more. So when you're coming into that price range of the new iPhone SE 2022, you can consider the iPhone 11, which would start at about at 2,399 ringgit, and then you also for a couple hundred more you can go for the iPhone 12 mini, which is just a couple hundred ringgit more. So if you wanted a modern design but with a lower performance processor, you can still get a 12, you can still get a 11 about the same price. So really it's all about the processing power on this guy. But before that, the design characteristics again, these have huge chunky bezels, top and bottom. So you can see the screen as state here. It's taken by the top and bottom bezel. So and especially when you watch videos, and if it's a widescreen kind of media or movie, this is what you're left to deal with. Aspect ratio, so you're gonna get cropping top, bottom, and there's huge bezels left and right. So this is what you are to deal with in consuming movies, right, of this kind. Obviously if it takes the whole screen, then that's not too bad, yeah. But big thing to consider, can you get past those chunky bezels? If you can, then it's okay. So you could be coming from a iPhone 8 user or 7 user, where you're already been using the same kind of phone day in and day out, and what you wanted is just an upgrade. So that is the biggest question that you have to deal with, is the old design, bigger bezels, and the small 4.7 inch screen. But this also has a plus point in terms of the design, because this is the only iPhone with the A15 chip, a modern iPhone that has, and the only iPhone that has Touch ID, right? Everything else is Face ID. And why Touch ID is good in this day and age? When you're outside, this is what we all face, all iPhone users. Boom, I can't unlock my phone. I have to resort to keying in my passcode. Now with Touch ID, all I do is just Touch ID and I'm in. So this could be a big plus point if you're looking for a Touch ID phone. It's the only one. No other Apple iPhone has that, right? And just look at the other plus points. This is rocking an A15 bionic chip, the same chip in the iPhone 13. At 2,000 ringgit, you are going to access that kind of performance capability. This means games, programs, everything just run really fast on this guy, and that's what you're gonna get um, but to be honest, in real life, I don't think that this would really make such a huge difference compared to having an iPhone 11 or 12. Yes, some certain apps will run way faster, but you might want to trade that off for a more modern design phone, right? But performance is your main thing. Yeah. So that is a big plus. But that 815 Bionic chip is going to help this old kind of design phone in two areas. One will be better battery life. So compared to, let's say, like the previous generation iPhone SE or iPhone 8, battery life is improved. And the other thing would be the camera itself. So that single lens camera can get some really good results, better shots, smart HDR4, big names like Deep Fusion, right? So Apple likes to use big names, and so you have better photography, better details, better low light photography. So it's a pretty good camera. This is IP67, so you can take some spills and water resistant, right? So overall, this is what you're getting with the iPhone SE. So just think about, from a cost perspective, a bit more could get you an iPhone 12 mini, an iPhone 11 with a bigger screen, but at A15 chip with a, if you wanted performance, if you wanted the flexibility, wanted the convenience of a Touch ID phone and something that's very pocketable, this could be your choice. So few things to think about, and I hope this has helped you with your decision making process, whether you want to get an iPhone SE 2022. So until the next one, this is D Josh from Midnite Tech.